every single day. I'm gonna make something great.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special video. I'm gonna be doing my first unit on the video on my channel. So I'm gonna be making a unit for my bestie. It's gonna be blonde, and we're gonna have my mannequin right here. So this is my first video, so y'all let me know what y'all think, and we're gonna get right to this video. This is what you're going to need. I have a closure. This is a 16-inch, I believe, and this is platinum blonde. And we got 3 bundles. We got 28 right here. We have 26, and we got a 24. And these are the rest of the accessories that I use. I have the tanglers, I have my shears, your red tail comb, and of course we gotta have the dome cap, and we gotta have thread and needle, and we got some beeswax and some pump it up spritz. So we're gonna get started with our video. So here I have a dome mesh cap. I purchased mine on Amazon or the beauty supply store, and I love this kind because it's so breathable and it lets your scalp breathe, especially when you're wearing it. I know I like it. That's my preference. I've purchased the mannequin head and also my tripod. I got those both from Amazon, and I'll definitely leave the links in the description box so you guys can check it out if you want. This is basically the way I like to place my dome cap. Like this part, I like to put it at the back for the nape of the neck, and I basically try to pull it on, make sure it's on there tight enough and there's no loose bubble parts in the cap, because it can mess up your unit and it could be bubbly and make the tracks, you know, humpy and bumpy. That's what you don't want. So try to make sure you pull it down, but not too much where you'll rip it. And then you're good to go, and we can start working on it. So you guys, I was having a little complication. So the way I do it, as you can see, hopefully you can see it, when I put my needle through the parameter part of the closure, I split the part where my thread is, and I place it through I place the needle through, and then that's how I do it. When you usually do this, you want to use your finger to kind of like get in between the thread, and when it stops, it wraps around your finger, because this type of thread sometimes gets knotted up very easily. And also, since this is my first time filming, when you have these closures, you might want to put a little bit of water down to kind of like get those flyaway hairs out of the way, because I was having such a hard time. I had to like actually restart over. So I usually like to go under and through, and I pull, you know, to make it really secure and tight. As you can see, I was having a little problems, but bear with me, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm not a hairstylist, I'm not a cosmetologist. This is just something I like to do. Like I said, once again, make sure you put water on the hair. So here I'm just about done, and when I get to the end, I usually wrap the thread around the needle 2 to 3 times, and I pull it down, and that gives it that nice tight secure knot, which we all need and love to make sure that thing do not come up, you guys. So that's my little trick, and then I just cut it.
Purchase your tracks today.
So here you guys, you see me. I usually like to put one bundle like all around the whole head, because usually like if the wind is blowing, and it just gives you that little safety feeling, like if the wind blows up you won't see any like tracks or whatever. So that's usually how I like to sew it. You don't have to do it that way, and I don't always do it that way. Sometimes I'll just start from the bottom with like a smaller piece, and then I'll make my way up. But today I just felt like doing the whole track around, and then I would start like making smaller sections from the back. So today I just felt like doing that, but I don't always do it that way. You don't have to do it that way. I just did it that way today. That's what I was feeling. That's how it depends on how I feel during the day, like however which way I want to sew. So to that day I just felt like sewing this way. So it just, I use my T pins. You measure it first, cut the tracks. And usually I used to think that cutting the tracks when you make your unit is bad. I feel like it's only bad when you're getting a sewing. Like my hairstylist, like if I get a sewing from her, she cuts my tracks, which I really don't like, because if I plan on getting another sewing, like it's nerve-wracking, and I like to, I don't know, I just don't like my tracks getting cut when I'm getting a sew-in. But I feel like for a unit, it's fine. You're not taking it out or anything. It's going to stay in your darn unit forever. So it's fine. It is absolutely fine to cut your tracks when you're doing a unit or whatever. So if you want to cut your tracks, cut them. If you want to, flip them over, flip them. So here I'm starting from the back. I just use that one track to go around, then I'll go back and use smaller tracks. So usually when you start doing your tracks, you want to sew through the track. And the way I sew through the track, and then I'll take the thread and split it and put the needle through it, and I'll tie it down. And you'll just go through your track like 1 or 2 times, maybe 3 if you want. And then you just start going back under the track. And you just keep going. I don't know. Some people go under. I've never sewed under. I've always some people sew over and under. I sew under and up or whatever. So that's how I sew. That's how I've been sewing since I can remember. I've learned how to sew. So I've only had 3 bundles with this, and I feel like, ladies, once again, if you have those long behind inches, you make sure you get at least 4 bundles, because it makes you have fullness. You won't have too many gaps. But I made it work. I made it work for my bestie. That's all she bought, and I made it work. I think she had a 28, 26, and a 24. So I made it work. I wish I had more to work with, but it was fine. We're gonna make it work, y'all. Sometimes you don't have all that coin, and you just gotta stretch it out. So basically I did that whole track going around the head, and then I went in the back and used smaller tracks, and start making my way all the way up. And that's how I've been doing, y'all. I was super nervous. I'm still super nervous doing this darn video. I did have a lot of hiccups in this video that you'll probably still see. But this is all about progress and all about being a YouTuber. Everything getting picture perfect. If you think it is, it's definitely not. I have so many bloopers that you guys probably will never see. But when I first started this, I was very nervous, but now I'm like, whatever, forget it. Like, I'll record my look, I'm stuttering now. I'll record all the mess ups so you can see this is really real. This is not staged or anything. This is just me having a day. I'm at my best friend's house. Mine is one. My besties were all together, and we were just sitting here. I was like, let's make this video, and they were just watching me. So as you guys, this is real life for me, and this is what I like to do. Like I love hair. I love weave and everything. So I'm definitely going to be making more videos, and I've definitely learned a lot more tips on how to do these units on camera. I've actually learned a little few tips. Like I kept having to pull my dome cap down. I kept having to put my dome cap down. So I learned from YouTube that I can use my T pins, and you can put them in the back of your dome cap and stretch them out and pin it, and that way it is completely flat and secure. So that's tip 1, y'all. So here is the end. I didn't get to film the rest of me sewing the hair on because like my phone was acting up, so I just came in the next day. You can see I'm wearing something different. This is it. This is the 3 bundles in the closure that I installed for my bestie. This hair, Lord, this hair. It wasn't bad. I forgot where she purchased the hair from. I will try to find a name from her. It wasn't bad. I think with like colored hair, it just it didn't shed a lot. It shed a little bit, but once I flat ironed it and everything, it was cool. I think a tip that I can tell you guys is that do not ever use spritz on any type of blonde hair. I used my beeswax to kind of flatten it down. I rubbed it in my hand and then it flattened down, so that worked out pretty good. Yeah, so this was it, and then you guys will see the end result. So, you know, let me know, y'all. And another tip I've learned before I end this, instead of using like black thread, if you don't have anything else, I've seen a video where they had like blonde thread, like a lighter, very light color, you know, just in case you want to put up a ponytail or anything. But in this case, this was just like a quick a wig unit. It was just quick for her. She had somewhere to go, so you know, all I had was black thread, and that's what I used. And hopefully right here, I mean, some places I wish I could have filled in a little bit more, but I did the best that I could. And yeah, I mean, it came out good. I tried to do it as neat as I could. And you don't have to necessarily stitch as close as I did. If you're in a rush and you just make it for yourself, you can do a little bigger gaps. But me, I'm trying to, you know, I always like to make sure I have it neat and close knit. But it was pretty good. Like I said, I love sewing. It's not that much of a big difference when you're doing on a, you know, on a mannequin head, but it just was different because I was filming, and that's where I was just like getting stuck. I don't know if it was like cold feet or the jitters, but you know, it worked out fine, and I'm gonna play iron it, and when I come back, y'all are gonna see the end results. So I hope y'all like it, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe on this video, y'all. Please help your girl. I didn't bleach the knots because I didn't feel like I needed to. I just used some foundation powder and just lightly put it on there and went about my way. And that was it, y'all. Okay, y'all, this is the before look. This is after I'm done everything, after the flat iron. And I actually used some beeswax to get those flyaways down. That's another good tip, y'all. Flyaways and beeswax always works. So that is it. And this is my bestie, Krista. And she loved her wig and made her day. And I was so happy she loved it because I was so nervous, y'all. But that is it. This is the end of my video, y'all. I hope y'all loved it. I can't wait to have some more videos for you guys. Bye.
Every single day, I'm gone.